Have you ever had one of those days when you just craved a kind word or a compliment? Last month, I was putting up my Christmas decorations on the front porch, and I was on a ladder, and it was a real awkward position. I was hammering. I'm not good at this kind of thing. And the hammer hit something it wasn't supposed to. And I'd already spent an hour on this, and I realized I was going to have to take it all down and start over. And I was so depressed, I just put the hammer down, got down off the ladder, walked across the street and sat down in the park, and just felt really, really bad. And one of the young moms in the neighborhood came over and said, "Chris, are you all right?" And I told her, "No." And she was just really kind. She just said, "I'm sorry. That same thing has happened to my husband too. You can do it." And I did. I got back up, went back across the street to my porch, and spent 2 more hours putting up the decorations. But you see, most of us don't realize we have a minimum daily requirement for words. And we hear Jesus say this in the New Testament. He's quoting Moses, "Man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that falls from the mouth of God." And that means we have a minimum daily requirement for words. And the Word of God feeds us like no other. It feeds our souls. And see, that's really what we're after, is getting a word that feeds our soul. And there's just one more thing I would tell you about this. Nobody wants to live on the minimum daily requirement. That's not as much food as you really like. And so we don't want the minimum amount of words that we need in a day. We want more than that. And so I would suggest to you that one of the things you can really do for yourself is find friends, find people who are kind to you, who feed your soul, and feed your soul with the Word of God too. And life will be better. Thank you.